Alright. We're back. And first and foremost, Kostumu gave me a follow on Twitch. Oh wait, that's not the button to replay the alert. Here we go. Thank you for the follow, Big Dog. Alright, it's been a little while. Oriel has sent me the code, so we're just gonna jump straight into it here. Jump scare warning, my hair's crazy. Can't really see it in the terrible lighting. Almost like I do that for a reason. Okay. Alright, so there are a few things, for once, that I actually want to try and do this stream. We'll see how far we get, or how tilted I am after these games. But... okay, yeah, this was... okay. About what I expected. I am completely at the mercy of map RNG this time around. Case in point. I don't like this one. Okay. Honestly, I have not practiced the setup I'm playing right now as much as I would have liked. So, it's not ideal. Yeah, this one's going to be really tricky to navigate with the Wyverns and Solar Blast. And I'm probably going to get out-cleared, like, every single round here. Doesn't really matter as long as I get the Blazing Gemlock later, but... okay, I accidentally microed my scouts into the Plague Cloud. Sorry, I'm getting back into it. I just ate. I haven't streamed in a few days. I haven't practiced as much as I would have liked for this tournament, unfortunately, but we'll make do. Nobody wants to hear me complain. Just put the Malik in the bag or something. Okay. Yeah, so Necromancer Rush. Not good for me, but I think well played. So it seems like he does want to go with more of a crossbow for at WinCon. I think what I'm going to do is this. I feel like rolling Stormcloud Mountain was like worst case scenario for playing Malik too. He is... I feel like these axe throwers and the Mephits just F him up. If he goes down here, I'm not too concerned about that. Right. I worry that the deck I'm playing here is just too map dependent. I'm not really worried about these Necromancer summons. One, because there's only one of them right now, and two, because Mecha is just that strong. Ooh. Death Rider is cooking me there, though. Malik, get down there. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this one at level 2. We need to start looking at a Blazing Gem for Wave 6. It would be really nice to start off 2-0 in this series, but I'm not... I will be very happy if I do. I'll say that. Not too concerned about fire wisp value. I say as I like try to time it for the execute. What are we looking here? Troll Zerker's really obnoxious. He did go double Necromancer, okay. Interesting. Bring these guys back down here. Okay, and we do hit our Merchant of Death threshold, which is huge. Having this for Wave 5 is really good. Okay, I think we're not in that bad of a spot. I've been clearing slower, but I feel like this isn't a great Malik or a great Blazing Gem map, so I'm happy with this. And I think Wave 6 we are going to have to try and stun Troll Zerker so that it doesn't tank the Blazing Gem log. Everything else can be teleported away. Okay. Dude, Blazing Gem is so loud, by the way. They made some adjustments to the game to where some sound effects are, like, way louder. Like, if you micro your battle mecha, you will hear it now. Made a lot of changes. Yeah, just worry I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. Boom, boom. Fire arrows going here. I have a lot of gold, like, sitting on the map right now. Need to actually collect it. Yeah, this is what sucks about playing against, like, these bone-hard Azra characters. They will out-clear you every single time. You know, playing cards like these, I can see how, like, the devs think that the game is balanced. Oh, 10 viewers. Sorry if I'm not watching chat right now. I've had Discord open like a chud. My bad, guys. Okay, so it's JT. I don't know if that's better or worse for us, to be honest. Okay, wait. Let's stun the Troll Zerker so that it doesn't tank my gem. Oh, I accidentally grief it with Malik. Okay, we have a log. Can we get a second log? Oh my gosh, I forgot to protect my Blazing Gem. Well, that's gonna seal my fate here in game 1. Oh, maybe. Okay, we got another log. It's not a drill, we have another log. Okay. My tower gets stunned through the mech shield. That's great. Damn. It's not lost, but it's not looking good either. Yeah, well played. Not a whole lot I can do against that setup. Like, Stormcloud Mountain, really? That's the map we're rolling? GG's to Uriel, though. That's game 1. Alright. Yeah, Stormcloud. That was our worst case scenario with that deck. So yeah, we're gonna have to rely on Old Faithful here. Let me swap out Polymorph. I will say Royal Archers fell off a lot harder than I thought they would. Let's see, I'm not taking any banned cards here. I think we're good to go with this. It is absolutely brutal being at the mercy of map RNG in private matches. Oh, failed to join room. Oh, okay, he got me a new code. He knows, he knows. Yeah, it's like the game does feel fairly challenging if you're not just abusing all the meta cards, I will say. And I'm still abusing meta. I just have Royal Archers instead of a meta marksman. Dude, I knew it was going to be this map. Don't ask me how, but I knew. Atlas just told me not to look when he posts his matches. Okay. So, let's see. I think I might just have to defensively Solar Blast this game. The Wyverns are very hard for Barasod to deal with. I know I said I was going to defensively Solar Blast. I meant like Solar Blast second so that I could counter his, but... Okay. Dude, I hate this Boneheart meta. This is not my favorite way to play the game. Oh, well, I was going to throw down the Icy so that the Wyvern could fly ahead, but Barasod had other plans. It happens. Right. Yeah, I feel like it's not great that Barasod is over here babysitting this off lane rather than hitting this clump of creeps. I still don't have Necromancers online, which sucks. I'm not sure if it's that bad that it's taking me so long to clear, because Barasod is getting more time, like more cooldown time for death tax. Does that make sense to anyone else? Like, we're getting more death taxes? It's pretty brutal having to play without Poly or Sabotage, though. I don't like that. Also, this farm tower is hitting at, like, the worst possible time. It knows. Yeah, it's really obnoxious playing against these Boneheart characters that just one-shot the entire wave. And it seems like not a whole lot of creeps are spawning, which isn't great for us, because I am getting less gold. And also Barasod wants longer waves. Like, if we had rolled Forsaken Valley here, I would be in a slightly better spot. Okay, I'm okay with how this is going. I think I would just be lying for content if I said it was going well. The Wisps and the Wyverns are just this never-ending annoyance. Like, and these archery scouts are always frickin' farm tower. Dude, like, it doesn't even look close. This is crazy. Not really worried about losing the game here. We have Solar Blast coming up and Barasod Fear, double stalling spells, but... oh, I needed it to go down. Did I really lose because I leveled a Necromancer? I think we might be cooked. Very big might be, but it's possible. Okay, so my scouts just dap up the wolf, let him run past. Yeah, okay. I know it sounds like I'm coping, being a poor sport. We rolled the worst possible maps for Malik and then Barasad. Unlucky. I don't know where my poison went down. This is kind of insane. We might finally clear out the exit for the first time in like 5 minutes. If we do, we'll be in a pretty decent spot, but I need Barasad not to go down. I need a few things here. This is my board at the start of Wave 6. Oh no. I don't know if there's any hope of me killing the boss here. I think I just need to go straight Disrupt. Nope, I heard some Twitch alert go off. I have frickin' Discord open again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think I might just be cooked here. I don't know if I got Merchant of Death online in time. Might be a little too late for summons, but I think they're my only chance now. Yeah, it's just cooked. Unfortunately. Yeah, okay, I thought that maybe we could get away with leaving TLCF open to bait people into picking it, but I didn't take into account what they would ban against us. Oh, Jorge Lopez subscribed. I didn't know that you guys could... Oh my goodness, you've been able to see my face cam on YouTube. I'm turning that off. Sorry, that's Twitch only. Alright, well, unlucky. Okay, now, I did, after those games, want to VOD review Atlases. So, what I am going to do real quick is cut the video. I'm sorry, it's going to go completely... You guys aren't going to be able to see anything at all on YouTube. Let's see, I need to bring up my chat with Atlas. And... Right. He uploaded his games for us to watch. No stream, tap to retry. Okay. He uploaded this from his iPad, it's looking like. Connected to AirPlay. What is my phone saying? AirPlay? I might need to bring this up on my PC if I can't get it to work on my phone. Sorry, had to type something in the cave Discord real quick. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Let me give you guys a little peek. Oh, okay, it's just working for you guys for whatever reason. Alright, do we have sound? We do, no music. Okay. It said connected to AirPlay, so I guess it's just being sent straight to the Elgato. But okay, we have... This is the Cave's other matches. This is Atlas versus Milan. And again, with the bans we went for, I mean... I think everyone is just going to be running... Hold up, I might need to adjust the Elgato. We'll do it like this so you can see his spells. I'm gonna have to adjust that back. Yeah, the layout's a little bit cooked on Twitch. YouTube, it looks okay. Sorry, okay, I'm supposed to be casting this. I've never casted before. Okay, so what our plan was going into this, where we were going to leave TL Crossbow Fort open. I might actually have to turn down the sounds for me because I can't hear myself think. Okay. The plan was to leave TL Crossbow Fort open, we play Necromancer Dwarf into it, and just cook whatever strat our opponents were going with. However, Boneheart just one-shots everything, so the strat completely backfired, didn't even matter. That was our thought process going into that, and what I'm assuming we're going to see here is Atlas rushing Necromancers up to get the Death Riders online. This map is especially brutal for Alaria if your opponent is playing Necromancer. I've played tournament matches where I was the Alaria on this map, and there was just nothing that I could do into like 2 or 3 Necromancers. Alaria was completely swarmed, I couldn't get cleared out. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Atlas navigates this. We're already up to wave 2. Boneheart just one-shotting everything. I'm beginning to like hate that character with a burning passion, but that's what our opponents chose to play. That's what a lot of players like to play. Let's see. I want to talk about this game. I'm not sure there's a whole lot to say. This right here is why I brought Royal Archers, because I expected Boneheart Wyverns and Fire Wisps. Not gonna complain about the meta, not gonna complain. Let's see. I don't know that there's a whole lot to say against Boneheart, honestly. If you're not playing something like Azra or Alaria and Wildfang that can clear super quick, I feel like you're already at a disadvantage. I don't know, I'm thinking about my own game, but need to be focused on this one. Okay, so what I would like to see Atlas do is upgrade a Necromancer to tier 3 here. He goes with the Dwarf, okay. But, ooh, good Solar Blast value. But, okay, there it is, it's like he heard me. But, yeah, we want to be rushing these Death Riders. There are a lot of maps where you can get away with not building anything except like a Necromancer and a Barracks and just immediately going tier 3 Necro. I don't think this is one of them. I don't know. It's hard against Boneheart because Boneheart's just going to be one-shotting everything. Why am I relating this to Necromancer? Oh, right. You have... So, if he were to... Like, this Necromancer down by the tent, if he were to rush that all the way up to tier 3, he could never match this Boneheart's clear speed. So I feel like part of what he's going for here is... He is, like, trying to match the clear speed a little bit so that he doesn't just give every wave. So that's probably why he didn't rush the Necromancer up to tier 3. What I do want to see him get is the tier 3 Necromancer up top now, Poison. I'm not sure if I agree with the decision to upgrade the Dwarf this early. I think if you're going straight for Furnace Blast, it can be fine, especially on this map where it's getting so much value. But Poison would be doing a lot of work in that very top slot there. I think Furnace Blast would be doing the same thing, but I'm not sure if he's going to upgrade it. He's doing really good microing his scouts back and forth. This is really satisfying to watch. He was locked in. But, like, right here, Furnace Blast wipes this clump of enemies. He's sitting on... We can't actually see. Let me adjust my camera. 180 gold, so I'm pretty sure he could afford it here with 300. He definitely can. I don't remember. I think he's playing for Warmadillos 4, so he might be holding his gold for that. Pan back over this way so we can keep an eye on his gold. But... Okay, so Warmadillos. I feel like this... There are 2 ways this goes. Boneheart just one-shots them all with Disease Nova, and they pose absolutely no threat to him. He's down a booster, basically, down a tier 4 booster, or the Warmadillos are just going to roll straight through and give him a ton of problems. So Solar Blast goes down early. I don't know if he actually has a stalling spell to group up the Warmadillos. Okay. Polly went down. He's real. Okay, so this is buying Atlas a lot of time. This is really good for the cave and the cave fans. Also, I need to make sure. I don't think anyone has been saying anything in chat that I've missed. I might need to bring up the YouTube chat. But yeah, right here, I think the only thing I could really recommend is I would have liked to see him buy Furnace Blast, because it gets a crazy amount of value after its buffs. I think it's actually interesting that he opted to put Necromancers in the top right there instead of in the middle. Whenever I play muskets, I always put them in the middle, so I don't think that that's, like, wrong. I'm just commenting on it. I think that's interesting. I feel like this is such an awkward map to one-shot the boss on, because I feel like if you play a strat that... A lot of times there will be this window in, like, the Kingpin or the Einar, like, spawn time, where there's a huge clump of creeps before, huge clump after. And there's this little window where you can get a bunch of cheeky damage off with something like Azra. Seti has done this in a lot of his videos. And he'll deal a bunch of damage. I played against Jamaican at one point. He went triple crossbow fort in the 3 build plots at the top there. And like, he just one-shot the boss because of this weird, like, window with the creep timings. And I feel like, too, it can almost be better to let everything just run past right at the start of the wave. I think Atlas is doing a really good job of sticking to our game plan here, unlike me, actually building the dwarfs. I think, in theory, this should give the crossbow fort TL, like, it should be completely disabled. Crossbow fort aura is not going to be applied whenever a crossbow fort is disabled, and then TL is just straight downtime whenever it's not firing. There we go. There's the Disease Nova. Yeah, some dragons I feel like are really vulnerable to Warmadillos. Like, Barasod can struggle with it. You have to commit your spell cycle every time. Boneheart can just do that. It seems like we are playing for straight disrupt this game. RGs are... There's a really awkward animation as it waddles over to the skeleton there. Oh. And Atlas said that his iPad actually died on the boss wave, so... That's it for game 1. That kind of sucks. It looked really good. Sorry. Looked like it was going well for us. I still think from this position it was anyone's game. Double Dwarf is doing a lot of work into this comp. Dwarf is also going to do a lot of stalling. I wish that I had, like, a pointer or something, or that you guys could see my mouse. Let me... Okay, wait, actually, let me black out my cameras while I bring up game 2. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry, Seti. I know. But, okay, this was game 2. We got a Forsaken Valley map. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. But I guess since the end of game 1 went out, and we don't know who won, it's okay to say that there were only 2 games. So whoever wins this one won the whole series. But... Okay, let me bring up my YouTube. I saw Seti in the YouTube chat, but I haven't actually been watching it. And now the game is going... Hold up, let me press pause. I want to bring up my YouTube chat. Boom. Boom. Oh, we got 4 likes. Thank you, guys. And then my frickin' channel always takes... It always takes my browser a second to load up the chat, so we're just all gonna sit here in awkward silence. It's the worst when someone says something, like, really funny in a chat, or, like, a channel right as I join, and then I'm just stuck sitting here in purgatory while my browser loads up the live chat. I don't know why it does this. It's probably because of my ad blocker. But... Okay, I'll hit play. I'll keep an eye on my... There we go. Okay, Shindley and Seti have been here. And Elbardo. Okay, thank you guys. I didn't see any of the messages. I have a multi-stream button over on Streamlabs for... Okay, hold up. While I'm talking about myself. I have a multi-stream button, but it doesn't actually show the multi-stream chat. Thank you. I'm just seeing these now. So thank you guys for the good lucks. I got stomped, unfortunately. I thought I could be tricky and subvert the meta, but it didn't work. Is there a pop-out button for my chat? Pop-out chat, perfect. Alright, and now we have both of these open. Which I might not be able to keep an eye on while this game goes. Okay, and Atlas played this one on his phone, so I actually think it might be perfectly centered on YouTube again. Okay, nice. Let's see, so I don't like Alaria and Wildfang in Forsaken Valley. I'm not gonna lie. I would be impressed, like with muskets especially, I would be impressed if Atlas pulled this one off.
You can't run from us.
I will say, we actually played this map while we were practicing. We ran like 4 practice games. The Malik Blazing Gem strat went about the way you would expect, and the way that it did in my game 1.
Nature claims the field.
But
You can't run from us. Fresh prey.
yeah, we played this map. I played the Barasod Druid strat and Barasod on Forsaken Valley. It was, I don't know, Barasod Necromancer Druid is very oppressive on this map. The map I rolled in Bandit's Lair I think was really bad for it. I think any dual lane map like that is going to be a bit worse for Barasod. I think there's another one called Twin Peaks in Stormcloud Mountain that Castle and I played on in Ironhide Tourney 1. I think that one's really brutal for Barasod. I gotta say, I have been really frustrated with Ironhide's lack of attention or love for anything private match related, because the map RNG is just... After they kind of fixed it in Stadium, it sucks playing within private matches. And, okay, sorry, let me actually talk about the game. What's Atlas pushing here? Dark Priests. Okay, so yeah, playing for a counter to Rocket Gunners. This is something that we were concerned about, that people might be able to go Rocket Gunners and just spawn camp the exit. I don't think Rocket Gunners can really do that anymore. I think Rocket Gunners typically need a dedicated kill box to actually one-shot something. I think there are a few maps where they can still get away with one-shotting the boss.
You can't run from us. Nature claims the field. You can't run from us.
Yeah, I don't know, game... Okay, but anyways, what are we looking at here? Poison. I really like the Poison Rush from Atlas here. I think rushing the defensive skill is perfect. Molten Stone, I feel, could do a lot of work here. A Slayer does pick up, or a Dark Knight does pick up the sword and become a Slayer. That is brutal. Whenever that happens, it's like game warping. Because these creeps are so tanky, they take so many resources to kill. Let's see. He does have the money for a Death Rider. Honestly, I think he should just get it up online sooner rather than later. If he's pushing Dark Priest and has the Death Rider summons coming in, he'll have armored and magic-resistant troops being spawned on his opponent's board. The move here might honestly be to just let this Slayer walk through the exit, because you're going to get gold from it, and you won't have to waste time trying to kill it. Okay, it seems like he is going to try and kill it. What I normally do on this map is I'll put a Necromancer in this slot that he's left empty. I don't know, I think putting a Necromancer where he has is fine. I don't know if I love it. It looks like smoke bombs block his ultimate strike. Did I see that right? And guys, it's not looking good. We got a minute left on the video and he might get overrun. I want to see that again. I think smoke bombs just blocked the ultimate. Huh. If that's and then smoke bombs come down on top of it, it's not looking good for Atlas here.
Fresh prey. You can't run from us. Go and rest.
Solar Blast comes down. I don't know. I don't like muskets on Forsaken Valley. I don't like muskets in private matches, period. But in Forsaken Valley especially, I've never been able to get the results with them that other people have. Dark Priest. I think pushing the Dark Priests here is fine. I think it might have been ideal to leave them at level 2, but... yeah, the Rocket Gunner spam. don't know, what do you do against this? I feel like you have to try and get Necromancers online to overwhelm this strat, and it's not looking like he's going to get the chance to do that. I don't know, the fact that our opponents banned Polymorph and Sabotage is brutal, as you can see right here. So yeah, Milan did wind up taking game 1 as well then. And that's how it went for the Cave, Wave 1. So, honestly, I don't even know if it matters how Lang performs now. Deathstrike missing is wild. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I don't even know how you're supposed to prepare for that. Yeah, I feel like smoke bombs are inconsistent with whether or not they actually block spells. Because there are times where I've seen Dro, like, intentionally not poly things in the smoke bombs. Yeah, unfortunate start for us, Mr. Bakery, but I think that was one of your clans, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm sure you're pretty hyped for those guys. And it is. I would support and encourage that if you are. But, okay. Let's see, back on... Okay, wait, I need to turn my own sound up again. I basically muted it while we were watching Atlas's clips. But, okay, what I do want to do now is I have a battle mech to unlock at tier 68. So, Phoenix is the only playable hero in Stadium right now, and I gotta lock in. Also, can I change my YouTube thumbnail or YouTube title? Grinding for Battle Mecha. Oh, I can change my primary chat. As much as I love Twitch chat and all the people who talk there, nobody talks there. Let me update it to YouTube. It's easier to look at. Okay. Yep, I'm going to unlock my free Battle Mecha copies and then not think about the game until Phoenix is nerfed. Yeah, I don't know. This tournament I haven't prepared for very well, and I just haven't been playing the game much, period, because I am very sad with the state of the game. Phoenix was buffed and Crossbow Fort still hasn't been nerfed. It's... Iron... I don't know. It feels like Ironhide is very out of touch for making those changes. Is what I will say. Do I want a Necromancer here? Kinda down. I didn't even look at what I was playing against. Barasod Barbarians. Both are... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think the pressure might be off of you, Lang. Yeah. If I'm allowed a little bit of cope, I do think I rolled some bad maps, but unfortunately, that's just how private matches go right now. Right. I gotta say, this guy's kind of a Chad for playing Barasod in this Phoenix meta. Love Barasod. Yeah, I think Polymorph is... I don't know. Not having Polymorph in Forsaken Valley is... I want to say it's kind of like an auto-win. If you roll Forsaken Valley and your opponent has no insta-kill, no... Nothing like Sorcerer. This is how broken I am. I'm just making a choke point at the back of the map here. Like it's Season 0. Before we even had seasons. Like it's those times. The Shadow days. See, like right here, when I'm not playing Phoenix as a healer, I'd rather just be playing something like Boneheart, Magnus, Azra. When I'm just playing Phoenix as a damage dealer, I'm not a huge fan of this. Or like playing it just for the purification. I don't know. I am really frustrated that I don't know. Maybe humbled more than frustrated, but I tried to get creative with our strat for the tournament, and it just did not work. I am a bit frustrated with that. There's a singular method stopping the round from ending. Ugh. Ironhide tests me. They test me. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like... Well, I don't know if I should say this. I've played against and beat a lot of people in tournaments. I feel like there are a lot of people who've, like, really wanted to beat me because of that. And when they play against me, they might be, like, uber sweating. And I have not practiced, have not prepared, so those people are just gonna win against me every time. So, Purification Simulator. I don't know, I might need to tone it down on the talking so I don't lose my voice, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Phoenix goes down, we get a little bit of peace and quiet, but only a little bit, because it'll be back. I don't... It is frustrating that Phoenix just automatically eats a ban, though. I will say that. It's like you're trying to tell me we could push out a bug fix for Phoenix, but we can't do balance changes. We're doing a round robin, so the Cave is going to be playing against King Vezi next. After that, I'm not sure how it goes. I wasn't even sure if, like, in this round robin, we're just trying to collect points, which would seed us for, like, another tournament bracket. I think at the moment it might be best of 3, though. Which, honestly, I feel like collecting points for a tournament bracket might be better, because that way... Like, right now, as the Cave, we're in a spot where it doesn't really matter how our third player plays. I think something like do round robin to, like, place better in the actual tournament. That might be better in the future. And it gives people more time to, like, adapt to the meta. I don't know. I still believe we can bring it back, but my goodness. It's like, if my options are play Boneheart to win or not play, I would rather just not play because I don't like playing Boneheart, but I did sign up for this, so, like, I'm gonna see it through. Let's practice tomorrow. I will be down. Just let me know. I am in that Discord more than I should be, so... Just hit me with an @ and I will probably reply. So how are my armored golems? How do they not just end the game here? Genuine question. I don't know. I wish that the devs would pay a little bit more attention to private matches and tournaments, because I don't know how they see Boneheart do what he did to Atlas and I in the tournament, and they're like, oh yeah, this character's fine. He's balanced. It's so frustrating playing against. I might just lose to Battle Mech spam here. Mech is so strong, and also my Phoenix is only level 7. Alright, get over there, boys. I do at least have scouts to fire when the stuff is online. It's crazy, too. I was watching back... It was the match I played against, like... I want to say it was Castle Fan, but I was watching back matches from Tourney 1, and like... You see the difference in those matches compared to the one I just played? Like, no one at that point was, like, one-shotting creep waves. The heroes like Azra, Boneheart, they weren't in the game. Magnus was considered worse than Barasod and Ice Scald. It is insane how things have changed. I might have wanted to save that for... Okay, my scouts go down to the mines. That sucks. Well, looks like I got him. Armored Golem's kind of cooked his strat. At least I can win in Stadium. I'm just autopiloting and talking, though. It's a lot easier for me to just talk about random things when I haven't been going live very often. 5 more scrolls, nice. There's a clip in my guide where I said scrolls, and I don't know what was in my mouth, but I was like, scrolls. Like, I said it really weird. And I was, like, insecure about it as I was watching it back, but I was like, whatever. I'm just shipping it. Phoenix won't be nerfed, he'll be balanced, and when the next hero comes out on Anniversary, the meta will change. Are we waiting until Anniversary for the next hero? Already have the fall. If there's no Phoenix nerfs, then I'm probably gonna quit the game for another 3 weeks. I'll just say that now. Because you're trying to tell me that... Look, Ironhide doesn't even want me to select it. You're trying to tell me this is balanced in its current state? Do you know what I'm, like, talking about when I say nerfed? Because you say he'll be balanced. I don't know how... So, Dro told me who the new hero's gonna be. Or, I mean, I heard it randomly. And I don't know how this hero's gonna be able to play the game if Purification's in this state. Like, everyone look at this. I don't know how the hero... Like, I feel like Phoenix has to be nerfed if they want to sell copies of the next hero. I don't know. I'm trying to be a little more careful with what I say at the moment, because Ironhide did... I am a partner. I'm maybe not sponsored, but I'm in the creator Discord now, and I am incredibly grateful to Ironhide for that and that opportunity. But, the game is in a very questionable state, and I'm not going to do the Clash Royale thing where we're like toxic positivity, where we're like so positive about things that it's annoying. Like, I don't mind Purification, like, as it bounces to enemy units either. It's when it one-shots the hero like this, 30 seconds into the game, it's... Okay, I'll be nice with my phrasing. I don't think it's as fun of a feature as Ironhide thought it was going to be. I'll say that. Should we try and make the Barb strat work today just to feel something? Purification will decrease by 33. Okay, I'm fine with that. I will say, I wish Ironhide would lean a little bit more into Phoenix's healing identity. Purification by 33%. It's still going to do a considerable amount of damage then. And isn't it going to be proccing more often if the Phoenix's personal damage goes up? I don't know, the only thing I dislike about the attack going up is that it feels like he might just be a worse version of Boneheart now. I still think Purification should be reworked to heal enemy creeps rather than... So that, like, you could heal your Death Riders, maybe, for example? Rather than kill enemy heroes. But I think they want to market it as, like, oh, this is the hero killer, so I don't think they're gonna do that. Yeah. So, okay. Oh, he'll be balanced. I see what you mean. So, overall, it's, like, kind of a neutral change. Also, if you want... I could wipe your messages from the YouTube chat, Albardo, but they would still show in the actual video, so I don't know if there's a point to that. That is kind of disappointing. If he stops being a support hero, though, that would be disappointing to me. Because I think Phoenix is made unique by the frickin' healer niche. Okay, also I can close out of that. Should I bring up my Twitch now so that I can watch Twitch chat? Oh no, Gods of Valhalla. They won't leave me alone! Okay, where is... We have no viewers on Twitch, okay. Oh, Matt. Matt said he can barely hear me. Uh-oh. Might be the whole string. Ooh. Yeah, comments remaining live. Gods of Valhalla again. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, I don't like... Okay, no, I shouldn't complain about this. When I'm like, hey, good luck, and someone just goes like, thanks. It's like, not gonna wish me good luck, too? Like, come on, man. I don't know. It's frustrating, because I feel like the game is really fun when you're not playing against the meta decks or the meta strats, but... I seriously think, like, the min-maxing meta strats just completely ruin the game right now. Also, one of my dogs is barking like crazy at something. Baker is Albardo, yeah. He is the GOAT. It took me forever to realize that. It wasn't until he, like, made a certain comment I was like, wait a minute. I still don't remember when the realization came, but it took me forever to realize. Yeah, I might have to switch off Phoenix and... play something else. I think it was fine playing my level 7 Phoenix when I was gold, but... now that I'm back in Diamond, quite the prestigious rank. I don't know, I can be, playing the level 7 Phoenix like this. It feels as if we've matured too much for the level 7 Phoenix. Might be a change for Boneheart. Ooh. Dude, those wyverns are so annoying. His clear speed by itself is one thing. If they want to give that to a dragon, I'm not really opposed to that. But the wyverns gimping your own clear is like... oh my gosh, it's the most annoying thing. Also, how come my Necromancer is getting hit every time here? Is it because it has the Phoenix buff? What if I try and buff my Dwarf over here? Oh no, it just hits the Necromancer again. Okay. Is this build plot bugged? Like, every time, my poor Necromancer. He just wants to reanimate corpses and stuff. Come on. Oh, here we... It's every time! I'm not crazy, right? No, why am I asking you guys? I'm not crazy. I know. Of course I'm not crazy. Who would ever think that? Oh, thank you, Shinblee. Yeah, bit of a reality check for us in round 1. In the cavern. That's like the sophisticated name for it. We call it the cavern sometimes. Okay, so I think he upgraded the booster and it finally hit something other than my Necromancer. I swear the Disable has some kind of bias for, like, towers that units or your hero are standing around. Like, can I just say it? I don't think that playing for Purification is very fun. Like, even when I was playing the Phoenix strat that I uploaded, Phoenix Barbarians, I was using Phoenix as a support. I wasn't using it for Purification. Oh wait, before it's nerfed, I should get a clip of me eating a bunch of things with Worm while Phoenix is an egg. Because it'll just launch a firestorm at our opponent. Quite the sticky situation I'm in here. Well, not really. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been building artillery, and I feel like I've been getting cooked because of it. tower disable is doing a lot of work as well. It's always hitting, like, right where he needs it, which is annoying. No, don't do it to me, please. Gods of Valhalla. I'm gonna be 0-3 today if I lose this. Okay, we got -1. Yeah, see, I've run out of things to say already. It's like I could probably harp on about, like, balance the game for 3 hours, but I don't think anyone wants to hear that. Let's see, I went to Firehouse Subs right before I booted up stream. I got, like, a $20 sandwich after tip, and I picked it up and it, like, immediately, like, was so soggy I couldn't get a grip on it. It, like, fell apart in my hands. And I was like, are you kidding me? I paid basically 20 bucks for this. So anyways, if you're watching and not subscribed... No, I'm just kidding. Let me buy more terrible sandwiches, please. Help me. Alright, get back there. Please, just let me get one win against a God of Valhalla member, please. Please, I want to win just one time. If anyone has an alt and diamond, just queue up and let me win. Just kidding. No one's ever gonna believe that I don't beg for handouts now. Oh, we got him. Okay. Look at that. I can't beat Gods of Valhalla.
You know the way.
Whoa. Whoa. That dog thing was excited. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we're here for another 10 tiers. Everyone get comfortable. Do I want to play another character? I kind of want to wait for the arena to switch, but that is like 5 hours away, so... What do I want to play here? If I play Barasod and queue into Phoenix, it might be time to end stream. I'll just say it. It's fine. We can end, we can all go about our days. Oh, it'd be great. It wouldn't be great. It would not be great. Guy. XGGZXX. I gotta say, I'm surprised that the other Gods of Valhalla player was the first person I ran into who was playing the Ilaria strat. And there's no Phoenix on ladder for some reason. I thought everyone would be playing it right now. Being indecisive, I don't know what I want to build. The Solar Blast. No. It's like, do people just find a meta strat that they really like and then not play anything else? I think that might be it. Because I think Phoenix is like literally game-breaking in its current state, and we're still all playing Ilaria? Guys. We can't abuse ladder if we're playing Ilaria. Come on. Well, speaking of abusing ladder, this, crossbow board spam. This is what I mean, though. You load a Stormcloud Mountain map and you can just spam crossbow for So the fact that that was what we rolled first, brutal. Brutal. Holy cow. How many wisps is this? Six? I think six. Maybe more. Yeah, and then he got Trollzerker into Malik too. That was really bad for me. If I had more practice with that Blazing Gem deck, maybe it was winnable. I don't know. Maybe there's another anti-air option that I haven't thought of. If I had Tesla, would it have been better my game one? I feel like it's better to just run Tesla than Royal Archers. Unfortunately. It seems like this crossbow fort in the middle does have a bias towards this top lane. I think the distance is shorter. So it is taking out the wisps pretty effectively for us. Dude, yeah, I am frustrated with the fact that it's unironically been 2 months since we've had balance changes. I am pretty disappointed by that.
What's wrong? Can't reach.
Poison going. Hit those magical flying units. That is what I like to see. Yeah, I don't know. I've run out of steam. I will say the sort of like letter they sent out or the post they made with Genesis does give me a bit of hope for Ironhide listening to their audience and communicating better, but yeah, I didn't get Trollzerker 4. Oops. Very frustrated with the game state. I think it is unfortunate that they decided to do Kingdoms before I do Arena, because I believe that Kingdoms is something that's like completely new to them as a dev team. Whereas Arenas, they've already designed 4 of, so they kind of know what's up with that, to my knowledge. And there's no armored units down below, so nothing to worry about there. I don't know, I'm just so, like, ever since Boneheart and Azra released, it feels like the meta has just been one-shot every creep as fast as you can and end of the game, and I'm just so tired of that. I thought private matches would maybe be shown a little bit of love for Kingdoms features, but nope. Kingdoms comes out in a month. Yeah, it's... The thing is, I would be fine with waiting for new features if we were getting balance changes in the meanwhile, but we've just been getting nothing, it feels like. And we're not told about new content, what might be coming out, so it feels like we have nothing to look forward to. It's like I'm just sitting here repeating the things that we've been saying since the game dropped. Every new card being a legendary. Ugh. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, imagine telling us 7 months ago that the next time we'd be getting a new arena was then. I don't know, I don't want to, like, say it or repeat what you're saying just in case you shouldn't be sharing it, maybe, but... It's like, my goodness. We have it quite the weight, it feels like. Whatever, I'm just dropping it. Yeah, and I feel like it's also hard to create content and actually grow as a content creator when, like, there's nothing to look forward to in the game. There's, like, nothing that spices it up for weeks at a time. If I weren't a content creator, I, like, probably would just be taking a break from the game right now, flat out. Well, let me slouch. No one's watching Twitch. I can slouch over. It's fine. No one's judging me. No one's judging me. It's fine. I don't know if I said crazier things when I didn't use the face cam, honestly. I don't know if, like, all things considered, I've been a bit, like, more restrained. I probably should be since I'm in the partner program, but I think we already talked about that. I might be talking in circles. Also, this change that they made to where units won't move if you, like, tap outside of their rally point range, I do not like that change. I think that one should be reverted. Ugh, always a wyvern. I don't even think that the Boneheart versus Barasod matchup is that bad for Barasod if both sides aren't just abusing meta cards. Because I played it against Miami when boosters were still effed up in private matches. And that gave rise to the Ice Plague and Fire video on my channel. And the matchup went fine for me then. But I feel like whenever Boneheart is just allowed to run whatever the hell he wants because he's going to one-shot the wave and mitigate all of his tower's weaknesses, and as Barasod I have to sit here and do things like run Royal Archers so I don't get killed by flyers, I don't think the matchup is fair anymore. Or like even 60-40 Barasod favored. Also, the way this guy has all of his mummies huddled up is interesting. It'd be a shame if an arrow ranged, like, killed all the mummies at once. It'd be a real shame. Alright. Give me a second. Beautiful. It dealt no damage. Okay, well, it was worth a try. It would be a real shame, and the archery scouts agreed with me, so they dealt no damage. hell was that? Was that an... I'm all looking up at my computer screen. Yeah, Anubis. Anubis. I'm a huge noob. Am I right? Yeah, the only reason why I rushed up the archery scouts was for that arrow rain clip farm, and it didn't even work. Would have gone with another necromancer or crossbow for. Also, can I think my hair is so long that it's just making my headphones slip at this point. I've never grown it out as long as it is right now. I gotta say, I've never felt very threatened by Anubis in Stadium. I believe I said as much in my guide video, but... Yeah, if Boneheart gets tapped a little bit, I might have to kiss 1P on the lips. Or Wancho. I DM'd Wancho once and he never replied to me. I don't blame him too much. I was asking something, like, related to the game state, but, you know, a little bit of lore. I can't believe I paid $20 for that sandwich still, guys. All I can do is sigh at that. Right. Beautiful, look at that. Wait, I got so much money from that. Spell cycle poison. Well, I like the spot we're in. It's got 4 Teslas going, and somehow Barasod hasn't been hit that often. I would rather have gotten lucky in the tournament, but I suppose now is fine too. So it's right there he likes to eat. I'm a little bit worried. My kill box for JT is so far back. Might get cooked here. Ghosts and Necromancer are buying me a lot of space, though. Jeez. Look at this. Barasod goes down. Low-key on autopilot. It is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, I might need to do another stream to unlock the mecha. Where are we looking? I like the spot we're in. Ooh, okay. I like that obliterate as well. Let's see. Right. I saw the wind-up. I should have used stun. Kind of just trying to relearn his frickin' stun windows, the places he likes to stand. Nice. I don't have the fist bump emote. I don't know, I feel like, hot take, this emote might be the most wholesome one in the game. But I don't want people to, like, take it the wrong way if I'm flashing it on them after a win, you know? Drop a little hee-hee-hee on them. I really like that emote. 4 more tickets. I will use the tickets to get more Boneheart copies. Up to 300. I might do a stream where I just grind Iron Onslaught, or I might just lock in and do it by myself. That's what I did last time, and I think I actually wound up dropping all my tickets on Barasod copies, because I had them at level 7 before I leveled them up to 9. Is there anything I want to swap here? We could play Dwarf for content, but doesn't really matter to me. Which we do. Mikhail. Don't think I know this player. Level 8 Boneheart.
The heavens shall burn. My breath dance with the dead. They pay for time is gold.
Something's going on with my team in the official tournament Discord. Oh, the wyverns. Oh, the wyverns.
Time is gold. The heavens shall burn.
Gosh dang. Dude, I'm just gonna say it. Boneheart is the Mega Knight of Kingdom Rush battles. There, I said it. Sure, I used to say it about Archmage, but it's Boneheart.
Time is gold.
Might have to outlang in the cave Discord real quick.
Keep coming. We need the exercise.
I'm so depressed. Look at my frickin' board. This sucks. Oh, and I don't hit the wyvern with Polly. So now it's going to sit there for 15 seconds! Stellar design. Amazing design choice. Dude, I'm so sick of seeing this character. I have level 3 archery scouts. It's so cooked here. Honestly, I think the move is to just let Trollzerker go through. Yeah, if Shigaki's not set on the current tournament format, though, I might recommend that he reseed all the teams into, like, a bracket, using the results from the round robin. Because doing, like, flat win-loss, it just doesn't matter how Lang plays now with that format. Oh, we got some kind of alert in the midst of a crash out. Yeti up! Oh, thank you. just subbed. Thank you for the resub. I think that was on Twitch, yes. Glacial Druid Supremacy. Amen. Ye old GD. Yeah, unfortunately, I've shamed the cave, Mr. Yeti. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I have like 12 lashings arranged or something. I'd say spankings, but that has a certain connotation to it that I don't want to get into. Let's just not even cross that road. Oh no, please. I still think Barasat is the content hero because of this roar near the exit. You need to farm content, just lock in the Barasat and build a choke point like this. You know what? I might switch over to the Blazing Gem deck just to feel something. Oh, and we're just gonna let the Troll Zerker through. Sure. I swear every patch the archery scouts like let a little more slide. They're like, oh, you called my mother a, you know, something that begins with a W? Ah, well, at least you didn't say something bad about my sister. It's like, guys, kill the Troll Zerker! What are we doing? Stop letting things slide. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Why am I using my stun like that? I hate winning. There. That's what it is. I just hate to win. Oh no. Wait. Actually an insane sandworm summon from him. That is... Oh man. I hate to see it. Thanks for help. Yeah, Lang, if you haven't started yet, and if our opponents aren't watching the stream, honestly, I think the move is to just play your game today and ban Twilight Longbows or Crossbow Fort. Because yeah. I told Atlas if round 1 goes disastrously wrong, we should just drop the ego, ban TL. I think that's what we gotta do. I don't know, that frustrates me so much, because it feels like this tournament now we just don't have a choice except to ban Phoenix, TL, Boneheart, Poly and Sabotage, maybe. I feel like that depends on what the other teams are banning. But I don't know if Blazing Gem is as playable as I thought it was. I don't know. I need more practice with B-Gem. Maybe I can deny a worm eat. Maybe it's too late for that, but maybe. Okay, we're finally in a decent place. Where are my scouts? Why are they... I will say, I wouldn't mind if the boss spawned later on Wave 6 so that we had more time to take advantage of our summons. I don't think that'd be the worst thing in the world. Speaking of the worst thing in the world, this Troll Zerker and Boneheart. I'm going to need these archery scouts to put in some work here if I'm going to win this game. Okay. The move might be to sell Druid also. Oh, where are the boys going? Okay, my Necromancers are doing some work. That's what I love to see. Oh my goodness, it's in the middle of 3 crossbow forts. Yep, well, okay. I'm Thanos. Snap. Bye-bye. Alright, let me type to Lang in the cave real quick. Oh wait, he gets to take away a ban. Oh, didn't realize that. Extra ban is... Okay, that's pretty based, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the replay, it's all good W creativity. Yeah. Sorry, I just saw the Twitch messages. I've had the YouTube chat open. My multi-stream chat does not work. For whatever reason. I know there's a button to pop out my Twitch chat, but I can never find it. Yeah, I tried to be creative and Ironhide smacked me for it. I got punished. I said, no, you play Boneheart and Necromancer and Rocket Gunners or else. Just kidding. I like Rocket Gunners. Also, how long have I been able to open my battle chest for? Didn't even see. Ironhide was not happy. Ironhide themselves interceded in the private matches and said, you know, I think we're going to give you Stormcloud Mountain with Blazing Gem. And Malik. Crawler Carl. I've heard a lot about the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, by the way. I always state that I have a slight dislike of... Oh, the stream finally goes out. Took forever today. I've always said that I have, like, a slight dislike of lit RPGs, and people are like, oh, have you been through this series? And I've been like, no, I actually haven't. I do probably have to read that one for... just to say that I have. I did read it, it was garbage. No, I'm kidding. I've heard so many good things about it, I genuinely believe it's good. But... okay, I feel like we rolled a pretty nice wave comp. If we rolled the frickin'... the guys on the skis who just slide over the ice, that would have been brutal. Okay, wait. Headphones keep falling. I'm sorry, guys. Let me adjust the mic gently so that I don't cause any audio spikes. Yeah, Druid was finally adjusted too, so that its damage has been bugged for like the last 3 months, and they finally fixed it. So, I guess if there is one bright spot this patch, we did get some slight Druid buffs. Yeah, I think Meteor has a bias towards the exit, by the way, so those poor archery scouts are, like, quite literal cannon fodder this round. Alright, come on, Barasad. Let's finish him off. He's playing Elephant Tesla. That's kind of based. I'm not gonna lie, any elephant deck that's not TL, low-key based. Oh, excuse me. Please gut TL, I never want to see it again. Yeah, there, I said it. No, this game, seriously, I love TL and Crossbow Fort. And I just, like, never want to see them again. Yeah, see, the sled's right here. Give Barasat some grief. Ooh. where Barasod goes down because I'm not careful. Right. If that ice method blows up now, I might just end stream. That was another honorable mention. Dude, like, they just let units go past. Buff Phoenix, buff Crossbow Fort. No, sorry. Man. It's hard being the realest fella around. It's hard being a real fella in a Boneheart Phoenix Crossbow Fort meta. Barasod, don't hit the flyers. I swear, Barasod, he just lives to try my patience. Doesn't even care about gold, he just cares about trying my patience. My foe. Oh wait, here we go. Put the scouts down here. Loki forgot. Do I have a booster I need to get up to tier 4? I don't even remember. If it's a Merchant of Death, I'm ending stream. I'm kidding. It's a buzzword for me right now. End stream, end stream, end stream. People think that's funny, right? Oh, he's gonna end stream. See you in 3 weeks. Alright, get back over there. It's time. Really need the second Necromancer to get online, actually. Yeah, Armored Golems are brutal as well. Yeah, the one game I played against Atlas, I rolled another Malik Stormcloud Mountain map. These troll champions were effing Malik up. If creeps are buffed again, they are genuinely going to become a bit scary. Yeah, I know if creeps are buffed, that's like saying if GTA 6 comes out. And then there's going to be creep buffs, and then we're all going to get our own dragons. And then we'll all get girlfriends. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. I'm just saying things for content. Dude, my freaking headphones. Okay, unironically, I might, like, actually need a haircut now. Boom. Okay, I'm at 300 gold. I was playing for ghosts. That's... I don't even see any on his board, but apparently I was playing for them. Let's see. Don't have any crossbow forts online. I feel like Armored Golems actually do a really good job of countering crossbow fort. I think Sorcerer might actually be best at enabling them. Because whenever I run Sorc, I usually don't have a problem with the golems like this. Sork got a lot better again with Dark Priests out of the booster pool. Oh, I might have needed to save my stun for the boss. No, hit the boss. Golem. Golem is griefing us. Golem is from Lord of the Rings. I don't know what it just locked onto this time. Maybe the boss. If so, I griefed with that stun. Oops. Is he seriously doing the stun strat with the elephant? Okay, I will say that is the one thing about elephant. That should not be in the game. The fact that I can just perma-stun the bosses. I don't know who thinks that some of these things will be fun. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot in the game that's being designed for, is this fun to play? And devs aren't thinking, is it fun to play against? And the answer is almost always no. What the hell? I lost this game. Yeah, okay, Rocket Gunner's only stream, I can't. Okay, well, I haven't lost yet. It's just looking likely. Okay, Golem goes down. Probably going to have to sell this. Where are all of my archery scouts? Well, we won. Okay. Wasn't pretty, but we got him. Dude, that elephant stun strat should not be in the game. If it's broken, like 2-3 weeks from now, 2 to 3 months, you heard it here first. Feature should not be in the game. Okay. You know what? Just to feel something, we're gonna go with an old strat. What did we used to play with this? Muskets? Boom, boom. I don't even know if we ran lightning is the crazy thing. Oh, and there goes... Okay, out of game. This is what I'm talking about. Stream goes out of game. That's what we like to see. Okay. Do I want double stalling spells? With Druid, I probably don't need it. Oh, man. Should I rush... Yeah, we're trying to feel something. I'm rushing Blazing Gem. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I might need to call it early on the stream, like before we get mechas, because I might be here another 3 hours if I have to grind out another 10 tiers. Mon 7. Oh, elephant. I don't like this. Oh, I hear people outside my door. I'm gonna mute for a second.
All that glitters is mine. Man should have this power. My breath.
Blazing Gem, save me. Save me, Blazing Gem. Dude, it's so loud now. Why is it so loud? It's only level 8 also, which is pretty brutal. Oh, we got a sub from Arcus. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Great to have you here. I am sitting here whining about the meta, and we are playing an old Disrupt deck, because I had a lot of fun playing this back in the day. I'm sitting here saying it's just to feel something, but in reality it's... This used to be my main deck. Back when creeps were more challenging and we actually needed to run Druid. adjusting my headset again. Dude, armored golems again. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be a quick one. Might actually need to swap in Sabotage. I'm just a Barasod player in a Solar Blast meta. You guys remember Life before Solar Blast? I missed one of the things with my poly. Dude, it's like we're all listening to this. We have to sit here and listen to this while it kills nothing and does no damage. Sigh. We get a little bit of peace and quiet, and actually, I forget too, if you guys need me to turn down the sound for the stream, I can absolutely do that. Someone just at me or say something. Dude, we're seriously about to play on mute. This noise is so annoying. Run! Run, boys. Dude, I kind of liked it better when this tower made, like, no noise. Or it was a lot quieter. Also, how... It just keeps locking onto these magic resist units. It's like, it could pick literally anything, and it wants to pick the unit with a bunch of magic resist. Sure. Of course, now that I'm complaining about it, it's not doing it to make me look dumb. I can't even hear myself think over Blazing Gem. I'm turning down my volume. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. At least he doesn't have the elephant lined up to do the stun strat. I think I would lose my mind if so. Kind of blows that he's playing Elephant Malik, though, because I don't know if sniper shots are actually going to kill him. Well, Malik goes down as I say that. Yeah, I think it's Sabotage over Thunderbolt to enable Blazing Gem. Ooh, okay, we finally lock onto... And we lose it. We lose it. We lock onto the Flying Armored Golem for once and immediately lose it. Did I miss my Merchant of Death 4? I wasn't even paying attention. All I can think about is how loud B-Gem is. Yeah, here, let's build another one. Twice the noise, twice the luck or something, right? The closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm. Well. Wow. Well. Well. Just gets better and better. Wait, low-key, I might actually have the money to, like, buy a bunch of sniper shots and barbarian axes. I think the meta with this deck now, though, might be to go Dwarven Artillery, or even Dwarf. I think the Disrupt is just a little bit better. Is there a way to, like, turn down tower sound effects, or is it just all of them? Because holy cow. This is borderline, like, unbearable. And I thought that about Phoenix, but wow. I think I might need to make 6 Kajillion. muskets as well. Wait, so I see... Oh my goodness. I see what he's going for here. He's gonna try and use the elephant to stun that thing in front of all the rocket gunners, I think. I think rocket gunner's phosphoric coating does have, like, a cooldown on how often it can proc, though. So... Dude, Blazing Gem is annoying the hell out of me. I think that with Elephant, the rocket gunners fire faster than phosphoric coating can, like, proc. Okay, I want to get the summons here, because this will probably be the last chance I have to actually get them. Okay. He does have tower disable, which sucks, but hopefully it's not the end of the world. I don't know if it would have been better or worse to roll JT here. Can I get away with this? I can. Yeah, my Blazing Gem is only level 8 is the issue. Or another issue. I could see the Eldritch Channelers, like, winning me the game by killing his rocket gunners, by the way. Don't think it's gonna happen, but I think it's possible. Wow, what are the odds I queue into Elephant and it just cooks this entire strat, by the way? That's kind of crazy. It's gonna be close. I don't know if I got this or not. Barasod Golem comes back out. My Blazing Gems are doing nothing at this point. He has a bunch of rocket gunners respawning. Malik is back. This is crazy. We got him. Oh my gosh. That was a struggle. Yeah, Barasod with Merchant of Death 4 is crazy. Honestly, we're only at tier 60, yeah. I don't think we're unlocking the battle mechs this stream. My sound settings. There's just music and sound effects. Which, while we're playing Blazing Gem, I think I might turn that down a little bit. I am really tempted to use a wild card on Blazing Gem. I have 2 stored. I was saving it for my Twilight Longbows, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like I have more fun playing Blazing Gem. And Lang just sent me a screenshot of his game 3. I'm against... Oh, hey! It's this Drow stream? I'm against Aaron. This guy must just grind a lot then, right? I feel like I haven't run into him that much, but... Oh my gosh, we're against Phoenix, that's right. Do I just close the game and load into another one? Cause, no, you know what? Let's get the full experience here. I want to record the full experience. Also, let me turn my game volume up since Blazing Gem is quiet again. Ooh, look at that. Look at that damage. Someone looked at that. Multiple people looked at that and were like, yeah, looks good. Seriously? They nodded, patted themselves on the back. We did a pretty good job with Phoenix, guys. Yeah, looks really good, looks really balanced. like, you see this and you realize someone looked somebody else dead in the eyes and we're like, yep, looks good. No, there was this one series I read that the ending was so... It was meant to be like this adult fantasy, kind of. It was a lit RPG novel, which is part of what inspired my hatred for them for a little while. And the ending of the book reads like some dude just confronting his middle school bully. And my thought was, one, wow, like, the guy felt confident enough to publish this. Two, somebody else or multiple people looked him dead in the eye. Yeah, man, this is pretty good. I like it. Not even kidding, the ending of like a 600-page book. One character goes to another like, what's your problem, man? Why are you always so mean to me? And it's just... Wow. Oh, there's the low battery. Okay. I'll probably call it after a game or two. Of course, right as we start playing Blazing Gem and having a ton of fun. And then he's going frickin' magic golems into me as well. Us Blazing Gem players can't have anything, by the way. Can't have a quiet Blazing Gem. Can't have a... What else? I don't know what else we can't have. Kind of just talking again. Alright, get down here. Yeah, right when I started out, there was someone in my chat who came in and, like, started calling these guys the laser wizards. I liked that. Think of that chatter every once in a while. Wherever he is. How bad would it be if I went barbarians here? The laser wizards are cooking. Yeah, I think back in the day I didn't even play Polymorph with Blazing Gem because it would reset the lock. I wasn't really playing it with a, like, as a boss killer at that point. Yeah, I was talking about Twin Peaks being bad for Barasot earlier. I hope I'm a little bit vindicated by this match. Dude, my headphones, like, I move them and they're already falling. Falling off my head. How many other people does this happen to? These headphones are so old and my hair is so long. There isn't even any reason for me to, like, still be using these headphones. I'm just cheap. Not even, like, super attached to them or anything. Cap, I'm sitting up. I feel them slipping and it's making me angry. No, no, the barbs. Back in the day, this was like peak GG well played. Barbs dying to ice method. It was over. No, I'm kidding. I'm just telling stories to scare the new gens. Back in my day, we didn't even kill the boss. Yeah. We used to have to try and stall out the game. Yeah, Barasot, that pathetic dragon who just sits around and... I don't even know. Dude, yeah, this deck always struggled with this map back in the day. I think Blazing Gem is awful on Stormcloud Mountain. All these flying magic res units. See, I lose once and I want to switch my deck. I'm hopeless. Apparently, Cursed Altar was adjusted to spawn mummies more consistently, by the way. Kingdoms just got bigger. That's hilarious. Nerf Phoenix. Oh, so true, Polky. You are a man or woman after my own soul. Yeah, now consistently generates a mummy for every creep. That should trigger its effect. So did they increase it up to 100%? Or was it just not properly triggering before? It still says... I don't know. At the risk of just losing this in the entire game, down to try it. A lot of people apparently like running Altar and Mummy. I don't know if I want to do that. Could run Sork on top of this. Do I want to? I feel like Mech would be good, but mine's only level 8. I don't even know if I'm going to unlock the free copies, guys. I'm so flustered with the game state. What was I just saying? Sork, where is it? I usually run Archery Scouts or Rocket Gunners with this, if I decide to abuse meta. But... listen, AI, it's the real person. No flame if so. I'm so boring, by the way, just choosing Merchant of Death every game. Let's hit him with it. Oh, see? The AI bot person said good luck. That is what I like to see. He's like, hey, good luck to you too, man. That's what I like to see, not thanks. Thanks for wishing me luck, man. It's like, yeah, no problem. You gonna do it back? Jeez. People. There we go, we put out the fire. We did not put out the fire. Alright.
The desert takes all.
This is what I get for frickin' throwing my Malik straight into a Mephit. We're just sitting here waiting for the wave to end. Okay, is a mummy spawning off every death here? I don't think so. Oh man. Also, these Mephits are not great. Is that the mummy auto attack I'm hearing? What? Did you guys hear how loud that was? It was louder than the Malik autos. Oh no, he's back. You guys guys hear this? I'm not crazy, right? Sorry, I know that I'm not. Do you guys hear this? Oh, he's... okay, he got knocked again. Who's his hero? Laura? Yep, okay. Drop the silence. Do it to him. Boom. Jump on it. I feel like the mummies are spawning a lot more consistently. I will say that. I think that was is one of this card's biggest weaknesses. It seemed like if you built it, you just didn't have troops down on the ground. Wonder if it's still a 15% chance. Or if it's like way higher now. Also, I really like building Cursed Altar with Merchant of Death because... is there a point in stunning that? I'm not sure. I was about to say, if I leave Malik there, he's just gonna get hit by the Mephit. I don't know if it's worth going Ancient Sorcery. This curse ability is probably a lot better if the mummies can consistently spawn and stay alive, though. Alright, get up there, boys. Come on. Altar at the very back here. I will say, something frustrating about the Battle Pass cards being locked behind a paywall is that we don't get a whole lot of content added to the unofficial tournaments that often. Maybe not that often, but... oh, unfortunately, Juanito, I see Nuevo Subscriptor, but I do not speak Spanish. I see good something. Thank you for stopping into the stream. I don't know if I can use sign language, thank you, but... good to have you here. Oh, and speaking of the stream, it just went out. Oh, I see Yeti up in my Twitch chat. Writes a 600-page essay. Yup. Yeah, you think you're kidding. Okay. How much damage does he deal? 300! It's a crossbow fort hit. Oh, and... Malik, he just got destroyed. Okay. It's a 600-page essay. Yup. Yup. Yeah, if we had a way of choosing the map in private matches, I think I could have gotten away with running Malik Blazing Gem, but... also, I should have started spawning into Anubis's way sooner. Get the Res Shred and get out. Well, it appears I got destroyed again. That's a bit frustrating. This is what the start of my Wave 6 looks like. I don't think I've... triple Necromancer. With Ice Mephits? That is brutal. I'm gonna stun these Troll Champions so that they don't just murder Malik. Try and walk him out of there. Yeah, these Mephits are giving me so much grief. Ooh, can I get a Golem in front of the boss here? I feel that'd be nice. Golem is stalling the boss a good amount there. I feel like we can get another one to spawn before that thing is get better at knowing when to send Malik in Stormcloud Mountain, because I see those troll champions and I just want to, like, back out until I have Slam again. Oh, I've been pretty terrible with my polymorphs. I've been missing like crazy. Oh. Need to be summoning Anubises, I kind of forgot. Oh. Mephit just blew up everything. See, this is the problem with Malik and Stormcloud. You throw him into a single ice Mephit, and that happens to you. My goodness. Bit overwhelmed here. I'm sitting on 2k. I think the move might actually be to Psyker. I don't know why I said that. Cycle Cursed Altars? I think I just used my Slam on a skeleton. Oof. Look at all these champions that are stacked up. This is crazy. The no artillery Malik strat. See, this is what I thought would happen in the tournament. That we could just swarm them with necromancers. Really? I'm getting sheeped, screaming sheeped. Dude, it's always when you play a deck like this, too. Never when you, like, beat them playing meta or something. Oh my goodness, now I just want to tilt you. I'm so mad, oh my gosh. I see something about Battle Mecha in chat. Astaria Recompleto El Mazo. I don't know what that means, unfortunately. I guess I could throw things into translate. Dwarven Artillery, I'm kind of down. But I think Boneheart counters the Swarm strat too effectively with his damage. I think that might have been what went wrong for us. But then if we don't ban Malik either, like, Malik is just going to counter it. I don't know, at the same time, though, I'm saying that, I just played Malik and got swarmed to death. I don't... yeah, we'll talk about it a bit more. Okay, I need to put these messages into translate. I need to know what this guy is saying. Exchange it for the Kizro. I think I'm being told to play Battle Mecha here, but I'm not certain. Deck would be totally complete. I'd be down for 3 hero bans. Malik with Poly, though, if you rolled Forsaken Valley, that was... Let me look at your screenshot. Yeah, Malik with Polymorph, I feel, is a slightly different beast than Malik without it. Boneheart is easier to play. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Dude, I'm down for the Boneheart ban. F that hero. No, we'll have to talk about it in more detail, though. Honestly, I don't think any of our opponents are watching stream, so I'm not opposed to talking strats while I'm live, but on the off chance someone is watching. I don't know, I don't mind that, because I'm overconfident enough to where I'm like, we'll just beat you anyways, but I also got O2'd today, so... Don't have a whole lot of room to talk right now. Also, I think Icy Zone is better with Malik than Stun. I think you just need to run Stun in private matches. I would have had a lot better stalling with Icy, though. Yeah, and I think using the Sork Golem to tank the boss last round was not the move. Wasted a lot of time there. Oh wait, Battle Pass. I thought it was just battles, and I was like, yep, you're right. Battle Pass, Yeti Up said. Oops. He said FF in the chat. Oh. Azra. Ooh. Okay, I think it's Necro here and then double crossbow fort to deal with the Dragublons and other physical units. Oh no. And I just went with an upgraded crossbow fort over archery scouts, which might spell my doom in round 1. Okay, never mind, I'm being dramatic. Baiting for content. Sorry, guys. Oh, look at that. It took care of it. I knew that would happen. I did not know that would happen. My hair headphone combo is driving me nuts. I get my hair cut so short, too. Whenever I do get cuts. Bald boy's gonna think I went bald. I'll say that. I'll be like, what happened? I feel like I got too used to clearing in gold, also. Just like straight brain off, spawn camping the entrance. Okay, I'm not really worried about this Solar Blast. I have a bit of anti-air now. Right. Ballistus Primero. Ooh. Do I still have Translate open? Let me, bring it back up. Gotta say, I am surprised that that the Kingdom Rush community is so diverse. Like, everyone said that it was when I, like, really started to get involved, but I've still been, like, surprised to see it. Malik! Malik! Sorry, Malik, I didn't mean it. There are a lot of people who get annoyed with my pronunciation of Malik. I don't want to say I've learned, but someone told me that they die a little bit on the inside every time I say Malik instead of Malik. I just think Malik has so much more aura than Malik. And there's an... Oh, we got him. Thought my stream went out for a second. I just think it's an aura gap, I'm not gonna lie. Translate. Alright. This is what we're doing here. Remember to upgrade the crossbow woman first. True. Good call, good call. Yeah, I get a little bit torn between Necromancer and crossbow fort. That name did not look like Pabilio to me for a second. I thought it was an inappropriate word. Wait, I kind of forgot that the booster pool was restrained again. I really haven't been playing any Stadium. I do wish Dragublons were available on more maps, though. I wish we had swarm options and more than just Bandit's Lair. Or that, like, Ranger's Hideout wolves were buffed, like something. Slam has got to be one of the most satisfying abilities in the game. I'm not gonna lie. What are we looking at here? He's got a Dark Slayer. How's that balanced? Just kidding. I'm just memeing you guys. You know me. You know me. Like, meme, get it?
We need the exercise.
Fully loaded.
Everyone laugh now. That was really funny. Yeah, one's in the chat if that was funny, am I right, guys? Hello, AB Sidham. Sorry, my chat tabs are a mess right now.
Can't touch this.
Leech.
Out of my way. Out of my way. Hail to the king, baby.
YQ tab. I'm trying to guess what these things mean, but I don't know, unfortunately. Sorry, I don't know what that means for the 500th time. I'm running out of things to say. I've been live for 2 hours. Don't know if I should have put money into this necromancer here. Put money in crossbow fort instead. Clearing a bit faster. No, when crossbow fort first dropped, I didn't really understand all the hype around it. It's rushing barrage that makes it so broken right now. And maybe the infinite range stacking. I like that Ironhide has tried it, but that mechanic might just need to be removed. Especially if there's no other way to balance the card. I didn't say anything about Malik nerfs now, did I? I do not speak Spanish. I see no hablo español. I believe I've been taught that phrase. 10% on the battery. Oh no. I kind of forgot I was at low battery. Boom. Gotta say, I do think the Necromancer Rush is slightly more effective on certain Stormcloud Mountain maps than it is, like, very generally. Okay, I will do one more since my battery is at 10%. I've tried to sit here and grind it out as long as I can, because I haven't been going live as much as I maybe should have. And I do want to grind out these mecha copies, but my goodness. Yeah, I have mixed feelings on Malik. I don't know. I don't even think he's as good in private matches as Azra and Boneheart anymore, after the games I played earlier. I do think he could be adjusted to not hit air creeps, but I think that's the only thing. Well, and maybe get rid of his Res Shred. Not get rid of it, but if Sabotage gets nerfed, nerf the Res Shred to maybe only shred like 50% or 30% of units' armor. I see Dice Way. I get what you're saying, man. Oh, so true. Hopefully they're not saying anything vile in the chat, because I don't know if they are. Well, okay, one more. Should I play the Vesper Onslaught game? Kinda down to play Gerald, I'm not gonna lie. It's Gerald on Stormcloud Mountain, though. I feel like I'd be better off playing another hero. Gerald in Forsaken Valley or Silver Oak, maybe. I don't know about Stormcloud. Actually, I'll swap to Magnus. That's what I'll do. Mostly free-to-play strat here. Cute. Ooh, okay. Hacksaw versus Magnus. It's happened to me a few times while I was recording the guide. I think Trollzerker's good into Hacksaw. I'm surprised I've only run into like 1 or 2 Phoenixes. Genuinely thought I'd be playing against a lot more. Alright, summon the dummy. Who you calling a dummy? Am I right? I like taking a Necromancer up here, just start spawning some skeletons, but... Nice. Honestly, Magnus's clear might be unmatched on the right maps. Maybe Azra outclears him still, I'm not sure. I think he is a little bit better right now than people realize, though. Also, these are evil boosters into Hacksaw here. Armored Golems, Trollzerker. These are mean. Well, I think there's only one thing left to do now. Drop Tar Bomb and call it a day. Right. Ooh, might have teleported him into both Fire Wisps. I'm sorry, Magnus, it was an accident. I feel like we have an Arcane Storm any second now. There. Beautiful. Beautiful, Magnus. Mwah! I love you. Usually he just embarrasses me and doesn't use it. Oh my goodness. Perfect for the clip farm. Let's go like this. Yeah, going Tar Missile, Tar Bomb so early, a little bit evil. Tar Missile is such a strong ability, it's crazy. Right, Arcane Storm in 3, 2, 1. Well, okay. At least we killed everything. Alright, we got him. Ended with 333 gold. I think that's like good luck or something. Alright, well, anyways, my phone is gonna die. That's gonna do it for me today. Cinema. Probably for the next few days as well. Yeah, I will be back. I think round 2 of Kingdom Clash for us starts... Let me check the schedule here. Maybe. Let me find it. So, schedule... I see the actual schedule. Round 2 will start 2 days ago. Round 3 starts tomorrow. So we have a rest day tomorrow, and then I should be back the day after or the day after that to play the next round of Kingdom Clash. I will try to be a bit more prepared going into this next round. But anyways, thank you to everyone who stopped in, live viewers, VOD watchers, lurkers, anyone else. Yeah, decent stream, 2.5 hours. Not super long, but yeah, I appreciate everyone who's hung out. I will be back. Stay resilient. Good luck in your next battles.